good, everybody? So, there has been some exciting news and exciting development for new players for Wuthering Waves, and it comes up in a starter banner. Yes, if you play Wuthering Waves right now, first time as a brand new player, you will be greeted with a targeted banner that you can pull on. Isn't that crazy? And the great thing is, every single character from 1.0 is available on this banner to pull, from Shorekeeper all the way to Gion from 1.0 and Yinlin. Okay, so every single character from 1.0 a new player can pull for. Now you might be thinking, oh, okay, that sounds great. We get a selector. It's pretty cool. Absolutely, it's awesome. Just to be very clear, this is not a a free character pull. It acts like a rerun banner almost. It's a regular banner, but you could just select the character that you want. So you could still lose your 50-50, and it could take up to 160 pulls to guarantee your starter character. And this also applies for a starter weapon banner too. So you can pick any limited weapon from all the 1.0 cast. Let's be real, for new players starting the game for the first time, this is huge. As we all know, Shorekeeper has some of the highest value out of all the limited characters for an account. It buffs basically almost every single character in an account. She's very, very high value. So for new players that start right now, this is an absolute win. It brings them up to speed. It gets, an overall buffer for their account, and it will help them with progression massively. Is Shorekeeper best in slot for Carter Thieves on the banner right now? No, she's not. But is she still good for everybody else? Yes, pretty damn good. So, is there any catch to this? Is there any if, buts, or maybes? Is there a downside to this? Well, there's a little bit of discourse going around right now because this has only just happened. There was no pre-warning about this from Kuro from their 2.4 live stream. There was no mention that this would be a thing from what I recall, so this came as a surprise for a lot of people. And the reason it has a couple of feathers ruffled at the moment is because, hey, someone who might have started right at the beginning of 2.4 or just right at the very end of 2.3 in preparation for 2.4, maybe they watched the 2.4 live stream and they logged into Wuthering Waves and made an account. They won't be presented with this banner. So people who just made accounts before this dropped are missing out on a starter selector, which is a little bit unfortunate, okay? They feel, a little bit let down by this, that, hey, we just started from the anniversary, or we just started just a couple of days ago before 2.4. This doesn't feel fair. I can understand, okay? I just want to let it be known. I can understand, be very frustrating. And hey, if you want to make a new account or re-roll an account, that might be an option for you. Okay, that might be a good idea for you if your account is just like a week or two old and you've been free to play and you haven't been, investing money into the game. Maybe re-rolling might be an option for you if you want to speed up the process, okay, of getting Shorekeeper, of getting a character that could buff your account. So that I can understand. But there's been a lot of discourse, especially on Reddit, for people who are complaining that this is some kind of slap in the face for veteran players, okay? That this is like, I'm a veteran player. How dare Kuro have the option for you to pick Shorekeeper? How could they? Me, a veteran player, when I started this game, I couldn't pull for any limited character. I could only pull for a green dragon man, and then the standard characters, a lion boy. You know what I mean? Like, hey. They're getting upset. A lot of people are mad, as we could see by these Reddit comments, that, hey, this feels unfair to veteran players that they haven't had Shorekeeper because she wasn't on the anniversary banner. But here's where I don't particularly understand this. It feels like jealousy. I can understand. This would be great for people who are re-rolling, even though you still have to, maybe get the 160 max pulls. It is what it is. But for veteran players, I don't understand the complaint. If you have been playing Wuthering Waves since 1.0, or even for any significant amount of time, heck, 1.1, 1.2, you have had 2 opportunities to get Shorekeeper, and then she had a rerun. Was her rerun cut short? Yes. But if you really, really wanted Shorekeeper, surely you would have pulled her when her banner came out. That's my take. Hey, that's my take. Veteran players had ample opportunity to get Shorekeeper. They're acting as though that new players are getting her for free when they're not. They still have to roll like a normal banner. So I really don't understand this whole, like, this is a stab at the back for veteran players. I really don't think so. Let's not forget, these new players, they can grab Shorekeeper, but they still don't have limited DPSs. They still don't have anything. They don't have invested accounts. And suddenly, they're not going to be doing endgame by the end of the week. You know what I mean? So I really think there's this kind of weird entitlement, I feel like, from veteran players. Whenever new players or returning players get some kind of benefit to an account, they feel so, oh, I need that too. Oh, no, I need that too. I didn't get Shorekeeper. No, I didn't pull her in 1.3, and then I didn't get her in 2.2 on her rerun. I deserve her, actually. I deserve her. Listen, does Shorekeeper add value to your account? Absolutely. Do I think she is the best pick for a new player banner? I do. Pick her. Sure, why not? She's, you know, high value character. Pick up String Master as well. You know what I mean? But I don't think this is a big issue for veteran players. I really don't. And I think it's just a bit of jealousy. I do. And it happens in gacha communities. You know, it happens. Like, oh, we've been playing for a long time, we deserve more. It's just kind of an unfortunate thing that happens. And this isn't me trying to defend Kuro or anything like that. I think they should have communicated this in their live stream, that this would be happening. I do feel sorry for the people who joined at the end of 2.3 or like just before 2.4 or like the past quarter, whatever it is, that did not have access to this starter new banner. I totally understand their frustration, and I'd suggest, hey, if it really bothers you, either reroll or, you know, that's the best thing you could probably do right now. But I understand their frustration. But for veteran players to be frustrated by this and annoyed and pissed off, I'll be real, it's cringe as hell. It's cringe as hell. It's cringe. It's giga cringe. Okay, it's giga cringe. I think this is great for new players. I think it's great for getting their account up to speed, because there's a lot of characters right now in WoW. There's a lot of characters right now. So let's go look through some of these comments. Give me that banner. Veteran players. And obviously we have the Zanny with the rope sit, basically applying KMS. But I don't think this is not a problem for veteran players. Veteran players, you have had 2 opportunities to pull for Shorekeeper. If you haven't, and you played since the beginning and you're a veteran, that's kind of your fault. You were kind of stupid and greedy. Maybe you pulled for characters you didn't actually need. And if Shorekeeper was that important to you, maybe you should have pulled for her. Okay? Maybe you should have pulled for her. Okay? That painful moment when you started just 2 weeks ago, well, this I agree with. Okay? This I agree with. This is definitely a slap on the face to people who just started. You could either reroll your account or just, you know, suffer through it, I guess. But I do think this was an L from Kuro not to have announced this in their live stream. Okay? They should have made this uber clear that this was going to happen in 2.4. It should have. It should have been communicated way better. This is, you know, it could have stopped a lot of people from getting pissed off. A lot of people from getting pissed off. So I'll be real, a lot of the outrage from you know, new joiners is gonna be Kuro's own fault. Okay? That's going to be from Kuro's own fault, you know, for not informing people that this was happening. That is an L from Kuro, okay? That is an L from Kuro. Just pick Shorekeeper and watch all of us with jealousy and anger. Jealousy and anger. They somewhat announced it in 2.3 stream. Did they announce that Shorekeeper was going to be on the banner, though? Did they really do that? Reroll is only an option for free to play. Exactly. If you've invested money, then obviously re-rolling isn't going to be for you. Totally understand that. I totally understand. It's kind of a fuck you to the new players from like a couple of weeks ago. I get it. What the fuck, bruh? Not fair. Yeah, I joined a few weeks ago. Paying. Totally understandable. Totally get it. This is insane. Cabinetz, not gonna lie. Miss Shorekeeper rerun. Shorekeeper's objectively the best pick. But free to pick your fave. Kind of jealous. Yeah. If you miss Shorekeeper rerun, that's kind of a skill issue. Abriel. I feel like I've been stabbed on the back. First the anniversary banner and now this. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Am I the one that thinks this is... I don't feel... Like, people are acting as though that Kuro has, like... They've cheated on them. Like, I've been stabbed in the back. And Kuro, they've cheated on me. Oh, it's all over. Like, I don't have Shorekeeper, that's it. Account ruined. I don't know. I just don't think it's like a stab in the back to me, personally. What is this? RIP to veteran players. Again, why should veteran players have this? 2.2 existed. You could have picked up Shorekeeper on a banner. Why didn't you? Why didn't you? Like, why not? This is just a one-time banner, right? What's stopping them to just let all the veteran players get it too? Okay, how about this? The anniversary just happened where they could pick basically any character they wanted to, right? That already existed, apart from Shorekeeper, but you know why? Because she just had a rerun just before the anniversary banner in 2.2. So what would be the point? The veteran players had the chance. You know what I mean? Like, she was at 2.2, then you had the anniversary to pick whoever you wanted to. Effectively, you could have gotten there. So why not? Will players really getting cucked? Kuro empty army with new player kun? I thought that many banners were bad too. Sure, but this is supposed to be permanent one-time thing, right? People might missed out on it or something. Sure, no, I've said that though. I've said that people who have joined in the past like couple of weeks for a new time, sure, this might be an L for them. I totally agree, and it's on Kuro to have better communication with that. I know this banner is literally just so that new players can catch up. No, I agree. It's a catch up. It's a catch up banner. Yo, thank you for the sub, brother. I appreciate it. I agree. It's a catch up banner. But I don't think it's disastrous. I don't think it's disastrous. I don't think it's something that ruins the game. I don't think this is a slap in the face for veteran players. I think this stings the most for the new players from 2.3 or just a couple of days before 2.4, whatever it is. Meanwhile, we old players got stuck with Lion Boy, Pyro Lolly, and Kung Fu Girl. See, I read this, and this is also so stupid. You know why? The beginning of World War in 1.0, guess who didn't even exist yet? Shorekeeper didn't even exist. I'm so mad that Kuro didn't go back in time and give us Shorekeeper immediately when the game came out. Grr. I wish... Oh, how dare I play a gacha game from the beginning. Oh. Grr. Like, what are we doing? Why are we mad? Why are we really... That's the dumbest thing to be mad about. This is just peak jealousy. This has 102 upvotes, by the way. This is 102 upvotes. I think that tells you all you really need to know about the mentality of a lot of the people on the Reddit right now. Like, I'm really not trying to be a dickhead, but like, this is silly to me. This is silly. Did Kuro fuck up? Answer, yes. What did they fuck up? Did they fuck up by having the Shorekeeper banner exist? No, I think the Shorekeeper banner existing for new players is a really, really good thing for the community, for new players, whatever it is. I think it's great. Did they fuck up in their communication? Yes. They should have announced this way earlier, made it way more clear so that people wouldn't have gotten confused, and they could have maybe played the game at the right time to get the banner. That's where I think they messed up. Do I think this is game breaking? No. Do I think it breaks like people's trust in Kuro? No, I don't think it breaks trust, but I think it's just a bit silly. You know what I mean? I think it's a bit silly. Wow, nice job, Kuro. This is a disparity between treatment of players, and I'm not a fan of it. Please treat all players equally. Okay, what? So, what do you mean? What do you mean treat all players equally? Didn't you just have a 2.3 anniversary where you could have picked basically any character that you wanted? And before that, you had a Shorekeeper rerun? What level of you not being treated equally is this? Are you mad that new players are getting catch-up mechanics? Is that a bad thing? Do you want the game to suffer? Hey, I'll be real. I think it's great for new players. It's great for keeping engagement of new players and adds more people to the community. I think it's a W. This is again a bit of a silly thing to me, but here we go. 57 upvotes again. 57 upvotes again. They think that all the new casual players will go to Shorekeeper and will not just go their favorite character like Gianni and Lin. Yeah, people might pick another character. They think that everyone's just going to pick Shorekeeper. They might not do. They might not do. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, this weird of like, oh, this equality shit. It's just kind of weird to me. It's kind of weird, especially now that we live in a time, we live in a society, we're in a period where Shorekeeper might be losing value over time. For example, Cardathea and Shorekeeper, while they work, it's not like the best team. You could use other people that would be better, like Shorekeeper, like bloody, I don't know, Cardathea, Rover, Sanhua, or even, you know, Rover, Chikona, Cardathea. There are other characters other than Shorekeeper that are better for the new limited characters, and there might be a common theme as we keep going on in Wuthering Waves. So Shorekeeper might not even hold as much value going forward, right? From this point onwards, we don't know how much value Shorekeeper is going to have and retain for all the new DPSs that come out. So we don't know. So that's a thing to worry about, you know, for later on. This is insane for new players. Shorekeeper is the easy pick for me. Yeah, it's great. Middle finger to veterans. I hate this term. I hate this term. I hate the term veterans. I'm starting to hate it now. I'm starting to hate it. Do I think Kuro should have been more generous to the veteran players in the anniversary? Yes. I think people are still salty about the 2.3 anniversary and are now using this to kind of light that fire back up again. Because this is not a fuck you to veterans. It is not. It is the opposite. This is a fuck you to the people who joined like a week or 2 weeks ago. This is not a fuck you to veterans whatsoever. I think you are still salty from the anniversary, and I think we need to have like a bit of a reality check of what we're kind of looking at here. You had 2 opportunities to grab Shorekeeper and you didn't. That's on you at that point. This is only for newcomers. What the fuck is this? Me started a month ago that doesn't have Shorekeeper. Shorekeeper all the way. She's D-support nowadays. That's a stab in the back. What the fuck? Considering the last Shorekeeper run was only 11 days for absolute dog shit. Anniversary patch is outrageous, and now you're telling me new players can get her banner from the start? What do you mean stab in the back? You're literally acknowledging that Shorekeeper had a rerun. Was it for 11 days? Yes. Do I think that's great? No, I don't think it's great. It was only 11 days. But the point being, if you wanted her, if you really, really wanted her, you could have pulled for her. You could have pulled for her and you didn't. That's your fault. You were stupid and greedy. Womp womp. Okay? Womp womp. If she was that important to your account, you would have gotten her. And you wouldn't have been stupid and greedy. It's so silly. It's so silly. It's so silly. Remember when old players were mad off the live stream? We were trying to prevent things like this. Now enjoy what you lot did to the game. You can still lose 50-50 on the banner by the way it costs limited pulls. Exactly. Exactly. Wait, does the starter banner require Radiant Tides? See, yeah, you know what I mean? It goes Radiant Tides. Remember when old players were mad at the live stream? Yeah, enjoy what you lot did to the game. Oh no, new players could pull for all the 1.0 characters. Womp womp. Like, I really don't think that this is a big deal. This is not, like, I don't understand why this is a bad thing for new players. This is not a bad thing for new players at all. I don't know. Like, this is not a bad thing for new players. It's not a fuck you to veterans. It's only a fuck you to the people who joined a week or 2 weeks ago. That I understand. Only people got fucked by 2.3. New players returning, and one of those are now stuck with scuffed team. But I think not that much people in my situation. Like, again, if you're free to play, you could re-roll. But obviously, if you invested and you spent money, that's not going to be as feasible. So that is a shitty thing. That I agree with. If I made the account like 3 days ago and didn't get that far, I should probably re-roll. Yeah. The only people that should be mad at this are people who started in 2.3. So as we can see, people are kind of mad. Dog shit anniversary than they do to veteran players. Yeah, okay, bro. People are using the word like veteran player like there's some kind of entitlement. That's what this is. Like oh, you're a veteran player. I should be entitled to these things. I should be entitled to this Shorekeeper. I don't know. It feels scummy to me. But either way, I think this is a great banner for new players. I think it was implemented terribly or released terribly. Not great. Did fuck over people. But, you know, hey, do you know what, Kuro? Compensate people with a couple temples and we'll fix the problem, right? Compensate people with a couple temples, you know, hey, I'm sure we'll let bygones be bygones. But, I say that facetiously, by the way. That was a joke. Also, might be kind of fun. You know, that might be kind of nice. A cool compensation. But, again, pick whoever you want. If you're a new player to Wuthering Waves, pick whoever you want. Genuinely, you'll have a fun time with whoever you pick for. Shorekeeper has the most value, sure. But everyone else is very usable. You know, especially if you pick Shorekeeper, or especially if you don't even pick Shorekeeper, and you can have Arena. Shorekeeper is not necessary to clear all the end game content in the game. I didn't have Shorekeeper until her rerun. Okay? And I was still able to clear all the content in the game. Okay? Even with my S0 R1 characters, right? I just use Arena. Okay? You'll be chilling. You'll be fine. Okay, so don't think she's this necessary character. She's not. But yeah. What's wrong with this? Because didn't they announce it before all the live stream just for people who created accounts at 2.3 to get fucked? They also put Katsura, the most non-important meta-wise character in Wuthering and Camellia, so anyone that didn't have enough pulls and didn't get Shorekeeper was just retarded going pushy over meta. They fucked themselves. Maybe. Please give us Shorekeeper for free, Kuro, or we riot. Veterans are the only motherfucker who sleep with so lonely. I started Shorekeeper rerun and got me. I'm happy. Hell yeah. Anyway, that's kind of what I think on the matter. I think this is a great banner for new people, for new players. Pick whoever you want. Have fun. And if you're a new player who started a couple days ago, maybe consider rerolling if you really, really want Shorekeeper, or you really, really want one of these other characters. But not forgetting, you're still going to have to farm all the pulls for it. It could be up to 160 limited pulls. You're going to be in a rough time. Okay, it's going to be a little bit rough. So that's kind of is what it is. I appreciate y'all. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Yay. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Make sure to, you know, leave a like and comment, all that good stuff. And check out my Clips channel. And I'll see y'all later. Okay? Bye!
Twitch.tv/Captain Cabinetz, Captain Cabinetz.